Well, usually if you're going to a concert or a Broadway review, you head to a theater. But in tonight's California Postcard, Jonathan Mumm says you just might want to check out your local automobile museum.
There are certain sounds you might expect to hear while wandering through an automobile museum, like the Towe Ford Museum in Sacramento. But the strains of an old theater pipe organ are not one of them. All right, Dave, what is a theater organ doing in the middle of an automobile museum?
Well, the owners of the organ that put this here is the American Theater Organ Society, and they wanted to put the organ somewhere different that people who have never seen one before would be able to be exposed to it. So why not an auto museum?
Which means, of course, that it often takes museum goers by surprise.
We're going to do Small Whirl After All. You guys like that one?
Organs like this Wurlitzer Hope Jones Unit Orchestra were developed in the 1920s to provide music for silent movies.
The difference between a theater pipe organ and a church organ is that the theater pipe organ was made to synthesize the sounds of the orchestra.
Church organs, of course, would have little use for drums or tambourines, but what you might call the world's first synthesizer could also play the classics if it wanted to. There are some 1,200 pipes in these pipe chambers, and yes, they often go out of tune.
After working with these, you get to know it pretty well, like you do a car mechanic knowing where the problem is.
After all, with a full schedule of concerts, Broadway-style reviews, and silent movie shows, this 1926 Wurlitzer is one auto museum exhibit they want to keep in good running condition.